what your fighting style says about you. There comes a moment in life when the question is no longer, what do I want to do? But who am I becoming? Some people face this question early, others much later, but it almost always appears when the body, the mind, and the world around us no longer feel aligned. This is often the moment when people discover martial arts, not as a way to fight others, but as a mirror. A place where there is no role to play, no image to protect, and no shortcut to confidence. In that space, strength cannot be faked, calm cannot be pretended, and discipline is either built or exposed. For teenagers, that mirror can be uncomfortable. Adolescence is a phase filled with emotional intensity, constant comparison, and a deep desire to belong. The body changes quickly, the mind even faster, and expectations seem to come from every direction without clear guidance. Many teenagers enter a martial art without fully understanding why. Some say they want to learn how to fight, others want to feel stronger. But beneath those reasons lies something deeper. The search for direction. They want structure, rules that make sense, and proof that effort leads to real results. For adults, the experience is different. By this stage, most people believe they already know who they are. The challenge is no longer excess energy, but excess responsibility. Time is limited, routines are repetitive, and the body begins to demand attention. Many adults arrive at martial arts after years in traditional gyms, realizing that lifting weights or repeating the same exercises no longer fulfills them. What they seek is not just physical improvement, but meaning, something that challenges both body and mind. What's fascinating is that the fighting style someone chooses is rarely random. Even when people say they chose it because it was nearby or convenient, there is usually an unconscious connection. Each martial art carries its own rhythm, values, and demands, and those qualities often reflect what a person needs at that specific moment in life. Boxing, for example, attracts people who need focus. Everything in boxing is direct. There is no room for distraction. Every movement demands attention, and every mistake is immediately exposed. For teenagers, this can be like young people who feel restless, impulsive, or mentally scattered often find clarity in boxing. The ring teaches them that acting without thinking leads to consequences, that strength without control becomes exhaustion, and that discipline is not punishment. It is freedom. Over time, they notice that the more organized they become outside the gym, the better they perform inside it. For adults, boxing becomes a space of mental silence. During training, external problems fade because total presence is required. Many adults find in boxing a way to release accumulated stress, not through aggression, but through concentration. Each session becomes an exercise in emotional control, endurance, and respect for personal limits. Boxing reminds them that clarity is built through repetition and commitment. Muay Thai follows a different path. It does not hide effort or discomfort. From the first session, the body understands it will be tested. Teenagers who are drawn to Muay Thai are often those who experience emotions intensely. They have energy to release, frustration to process, and a hard time staying still. Muay Thai teaches them consistency. It shows that showing up only when motivation is high is not enough. Progress comes from commitment, even on difficult days. Slowly, the young practitioner learns that discipline is not rigidity. It is loyalty to oneself. For adults, Muay Thai represents confrontation, not with others, but with fatigue, lack of time, and physical limitations. Each training session becomes proof that growth is still possible when effort is honest. Many adults reconnect with their bodies through Muay Thai because it offers no illusions. It gives back exactly what you put in. No shortcuts, no false promises, just cause and effect. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu often attracts thinkers, people who prefer strategy over force and patience over impulse. For teenagers, especially those who feel physically smaller or insecure, Jiu-Jitsu can be liberating. It shows them that strength is not everything and that intelligence can balance any disadvantage. On the mat, they learn to breathe under pressure, to avoid panic, and to understand that retreating is not failure. It is strategy. In adulthood, Jiu-Jitsu becomes almost philosophical. Adults who choose this art often seek emotional control and mental clarity. Jiu-Jitsu teaches that rushing rarely leads to success, and that waiting for the right moment can be more powerful than acting immediately. Many practitioners find that it helps manage anxiety and translating lessons from the mat directly into everyday life. Karate follows a quieter path. It attracts people who value structure, tradition, and long-term growth. For teenagers, karate offers something rare in the modern world. Clear boundaries. In a fast-paced environment where everything feels temporary, karate teaches patience, respect, and responsibility. Progress is slow, but meaningful, reinforcing the idea that mastery takes time. For adults, karate represents balance. It is not about constant competition or proving strength. It is about consistency and presence. Many adults choose karate because it evolves with them, respecting the body while strengthening the mind. Over time, it becomes less about fighting and more about living with intention and control. MMA attracts adaptable individuals, people who dislike limitations and prefer learning from multiple perspectives. For teenagers, MMA represents exploration. It shows them that learning many things is not confusion. It is growth. Mistakes are expected, and evolution comes from constant learning. In adulthood, MMA mirrors real life. There is no single solution to every problem. Sometimes you advance, sometimes you defend, sometimes you change strategy entirely. Adults drawn to MMA understand that flexibility is strength and that growth never truly ends. In the end, choosing a fighting style is not about how you fight others. It is about how you face yourself. Whether teenager or adult, each person finds in martial arts an honest reflection of who they are in that phase of life. The mat, the ring, and the dojo do not lie. They reveal fear, ego, insecurity, and also potential. This honesty can be uncomfortable, but it is also transformative. Perhaps the greatest value of martial arts is not in creating fighters, but in shaping more aware individuals. People who understand their limits, respect their process, and accept that progress takes time. In a world obsessed with quick results, martial arts teach something rare: patience. So when someone asks which fighting style suits you best, the answer is not found in age, body type, or trends. It lies in something deeper, understanding what you need to develop right now. Focus, resilience.com, discipline, or adaptability. Because in the end, the greatest fight was never against another person. It has always been, and always will be, against yourself.